November 783 Delta Juliet, Los Angeles ground, Turkish 1983 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Turkish 1983 Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Turkish 1983 Heavy, Los Angeles ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 650 Victor Hotel, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 830 Foxtrot Bravo, ready to taxi. November 830 Foxtrot Bravo, taxi to runway 07 right, contact tower when ready. Los Angeles ground, Navy 666, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 650 Victor Hotel, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 07 right, November 830 Foxtrot Bravo. Los Angeles ground, November 830 Foxtrot Bravo, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, Clipper 1549, ready to taxi. Los Angeles ground, November 783 Delta Juliet, ready to taxi. Clipper 1549, pushback approved, expect runway 07 left. Pushback approved, Clipper 1549. November 783 Delta Juliet, pushback approved, expect runway 06 right. Pushback approved, November 783 Delta Juliet. Los Angeles ground, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 783 Delta Juliet, ready to taxi. Los Angeles ground, Singapore 1, ready for pushback. Thank you, good day, Turkish 1983 Heavy, November 108 Golf X-Ray Super, pushback approved, expect runway 07 left. Los Angeles ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 07 right. Los Angeles ground, November 650 Victor Hotel, ready to taxi. November 650 Victor Hotel, continue taxi. Mike Uniform Sierra Tango Alpha November Golf Super, request frequency change. November 650 Victor Hotel, continue taxi. Continue taxi, November 650 Victor Hotel, Los Angeles ground, Navy 666, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, November 783 Delta Juliet, ready to taxi to runway 06 right. November 783 Delta Juliet, taxi to runway 06 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 06 right, November 783 Delta Juliet, Northwest 747 Heavy, taxi to runway 07 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 07 right, Northwest 747 Heavy, FedEx 668 Heavy, pushback approved. Pushback approved, FedEx 668 Heavy, Los Angeles ground, Singapore 1, ready for pushback. Pushback approved, Navy 666. Singapore 1, pushback approved, expect runway 07 right. Los Angeles ground, Charlie Tango Charlie Whiskey Indian November Golf Sierra Heavy, request taxi to parking. Pushback approved, Singapore 1, Charlie Tango Charlie Whiskey Indian November Golf Sierra Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Charlie Tango Charlie Whiskey Indian November Golf Sierra Heavy. Los Angeles ground, Navy 666, ready to taxi. Los Angeles ground, November 171 Delta Bravo, ready for pushback. Charlie Tango Charlie Whiskey Indian November Golf Sierra Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Charlie Tango Charlie Whiskey Indian November Golf Sierra Heavy, November 171 Delta Bravo, pushback approved, expect runway 07 left. Pushback approved, November 171 Delta Bravo, Navy 666, pushback approved, expect runway 07 left. Los Angeles ground, Air Canada 266, ready for pushback. Los Angeles ground, Navy 666, ready to taxi. Air Canada 266, pushback approved. Navy 666, continue taxi. Los Angeles ground, Qantas 1549, ready for pushback. Continue taxi, Navy 666. China Southern 551, maintains slowest practical speed. Air India 117, is on right base runway 07 right. Los Angeles Tower, Northwest 747 heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. Los Angeles Tower, November 289 Juliet X-ray, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. Maintain slowest practical speed. China Southern 551. Echo Mike India Romeo Alpha Tango Echo Sierra Super. Contact SoCal approach on 124.3. Mike Uniform Sierra Tango Alpha November Golf Super. Please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Contacting SoCal approach on 124.3. Echo Mike India Romeo Alpha Tango Echo Sierra Super. Northwest 747 heavy, hold short of runway 07 right. Attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line. November 289 Juliet X-ray, request frequency change. Mike Uniform Sierra Tango Alpha November Golf Super, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Los Angeles Tower, Mike Uniform Sierra Tango Alpha November Golf Super, ready for takeoff at runway 07 left, remaining in the pattern. Going around, November 471 Echo Mike. Los Angeles Tower, Qantas 1549, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, departing straight out. China Southern 551, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Going around, China Southern 551. Contacting SoCal approach on 124.3, Air India 117. Northwest 747 heavy, runway 07 right, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. Los Angeles Tower, November 171 Delta Bravo, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right, Northwest 747 heavy. Delta 455, when able turn left, cross runway 07 left and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. November 289 Juliet X-ray, hold short of runway 07 right. Wilco, Delta 455. Los Angeles Tower, velocity 15 heavy is 14 nautical miles to the northwest at 7,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 07 right. China Southern 551, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Cleared for takeoff, runway 06 right, November 783 Delta Juliet. Navy 666, runway 07 left, cleared for takeoff, unable pattern work. Delta 777, you were not cleared to enter the runway, please exit the runway. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 777, ready for takeoff at runway 07 left, departing south. Los Angeles Tower, November 289 Juliet X-ray, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. Going around, Air Force 1482. Delta 777, you were not cleared to enter the runway, please exit the runway. November 289 Juliet X-ray, line up and wait runway 07 right. Line up and wait runway 07 right, November 289 Juliet X-ray. Air Force 1482, enter right downwind runway 07 right. Enter right downwind runway 07 right, Air Force 1482. November 471 Echo Mike, request frequency change. Delta 777, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Boeing 1114 Heavy, runway 07 left, cleared for takeoff. November India Kilo Oscar Sierra, please expedite. Cleared for takeoff, runway 07 left, Boeing 1114 Heavy. Air India 117, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. November 289 Juliet X-ray, line up and wait runway 07 right. November 221 Juliet, request frequency change. Los Angeles Tower, November 289 Juliet X-ray, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. Thank you, November 471 Echo Mike. Air Force 1482, please follow instructions. November 221 Juliet, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. November 783 Delta Juliet, requesting departure to the north. November 289 Juliet X-ray, please follow instructions. November 289 Juliet X-ray, runway 07 right, cleared for takeoff, unable pattern work. Los Angeles Tower, November 221 Juliet, ready for takeoff at runway 07 left, remaining in the pattern. Los Angeles Tower, Singapore 1, ready for takeoff at runway 25 left, remaining in the pattern. Los Angeles Tower, November 171 Delta Bravo, ready for takeoff at runway 07 right, remaining in the pattern. November 783 Delta Juliet, contact SoCal departure on 124.7. Los Angeles Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 370 is 23 nautical miles to the east at 27,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 25 right. SoCal departure, November 783 Delta Juliet, with you. November 783 Delta Juliet, Roger. SoCal departure, November 253 Oscar Golf, with you. November 783 Delta Juliet is 5 nautical miles northeast of Jack Northrop at 1,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 06 left at Los Angeles. November 253 Oscar Golf, Roger. November 783 Delta Juliet is 6 nautical miles north of Jack Northrop at 2,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 06 left at Los Angeles. November 253 Oscar Golf is 19 nautical miles east of Catalina at 12,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 07 left at Los Angeles. November 783 Delta Juliet, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 06 left approach. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 06 left. November 783 Delta Juliet. November 253 Oscar Golf, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 07 left approach. Emirates 1 is 12 nautical miles west of Torrance at 8,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 07 left at Los Angeles. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 07 left. November 253 Oscar Golf. Emirates 1, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 07 left approach. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 07 left. Emirates 1, Thai 911, Roger, proceed on course. ExecJet 114 is 8 nautical miles southwest of Orange County at 6,300 feet, requesting GPS approach, runway 24 at San Clemente. ExecJet 114, resume on navigation. Resume on navigation, ExecJet 114. ExecJet 114, request frequency change. SoCal departure, Juliet, Quebec Victor 8 November, with you. ExecJet 114, frequency change approved, good day. Roger, November 602 India Delta. Northwest 747 Heavy is 14 nautical miles northeast of Catalina at 13,800 feet, requesting GPS approach, runway 24 at San Clemente. India Foxtrot Bravo Romeo Super is 8 nautical miles west of San Clemente at 38,000 feet, requesting flight following to Palm Springs. ExecJet 114 is 13 nautical miles southwest of Orange County at 8,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. San Clemente approach, November 602 India Delta, with you. November 602 India Delta, Roger. ExecJet 114, resume on navigation. Resume on navigation, ExecJet 114, India Foxtrot Bravo Romeo Super, proceed on course to Palm Springs. Proceed on course, India Foxtrot Bravo Romeo Super. November 627 Quebec Oscar is 15 nautical miles east of San Clemente at 3,500 feet, requesting flight following to San Clemente. Resume on navigation, Northwest 747 Heavy. November 602 India Delta is 29 nautical miles east of San Clemente at 5,400 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. Delta 777 is 11 nautical miles northeast of Catalina at 11,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. Executing missed approach, Emirates 401 Super. Emirates 401 Super, request frequency change. November 602 India Delta, request frequency change. Delta 777, resume on navigation. Resume on navigation, Delta 777. November 602 India Delta, contact San Clemente approach on 127.05. Emirates 401 Super, request frequency change. Emirates 401 Super, stand by. November 627 Quebec Oscar, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente approach on 127.05. ExecJet 114, request frequency change. Northwest 747 Heavy is 16 nautical miles southeast of Catalina at 9,400 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. Delta 777 is 8 nautical miles south of Catalina at 10,400 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. ExecJet 114, when frequency is busy, please only transmit important messages. Delta 777 is 12 nautical miles south of Catalina at 11,500 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. November 349 Echo Hotel, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. San Clemente Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy is 18 nautical miles to the east at 7,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Northwest 747 Heavy make a left 360 for spacing, making a left 360, Northwest 747 Heavy, November 315 Golf Hotel, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, November 315 Golf Hotel, November 499 Juliet Hotel, requesting departure to the east. November 499 Juliet Hotel, departure to the east is approved. November 499 Juliet Hotel, contact San Clemente approach on 127.05. San Clemente Tower, Delta 777, inbound on the ILS, runway 24. Contacting San Clemente approach on 127.05, November 499 Juliet Hotel, Delta 777, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24, Delta 777, Delta 777, maintain best forward speed, maintain best forward speed, Delta 777, Northwest 747 Heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente approach on 127.05. San Clemente Tower, ExecJet 114, inbound on the ILS, runway 24. San Clemente Tower, northwest 747 heavy is 14 nautical miles to the east at 4,500 feet, inbound for landing. ExecJet 114, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, ExecJet 114. Northwest 747 heavy, enter left downwind runway 24, number 3, traffic to follow is on final. Enter left downwind, runway 24, behind the traffic on final, northwest 747 heavy. Quebec Victor 601, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Emirates 401 Super, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Delta 777, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. November 602 India Delta, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Quebec Victor 601. ExecJet 114, is on final runway 24. Going around, November 602 India Delta. San Clemente Tower, Delta 777, inbound on the ILS, runway 24. San Clemente Tower, November 602 India Delta is 8 nautical miles to the east at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24, Delta 777. November 602 India Delta, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land. ExecJet 114, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, ExecJet 114. Northwest 747 heavy, number 4, traffic to follow is on final. Number 4, behind the traffic on final, northwest 747 heavy. San Clemente Tower, Echo Victor Alpha 858 heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Qantas 1549, hold short of runway 24. Holding short runway 24, Qantas 1549. Echo Victor Alpha 858 heavy, hold short of runway 24. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24, November 602 India Delta. San Clemente Tower, Bravo Alpha Charlie Oscar 27, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 349 Echo Hotel, say intentions. Bravo Alpha Charlie Oscar 27, hold short of runway 24. November 315 Golf Hotel, request frequency change. San Clemente Tower, Thai 788 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Northwest 747 Heavy, is on final runway 24. Thai 788 Super, hold short of runway 24. Northwest 747 Heavy, Roger, holding short runway 24, Thai 788 Super. November 349 Echo Hotel, you are already cleared to land, avoid unnecessary reports. San Clemente Tower, Bravo Alpha Charlie Oscar 27, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. ExecJet 114, is on final runway 24. Holding short runway 24, Echo Victor Alpha 858 Heavy. San Clemente Unicom, Qantas 1549 is taking off runway 24, departing straight out. San Clemente Unicom, Delta 777 is clear of all runways. San Clemente Unicom, Qantas 1549 is taking off runway 24, departing straight out. San Clemente Unicom, Indonesia 178 is 26 nautical miles to the east at 6,000 3,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 24. San Clemente Unicom, Northwest 747 Heavy, going around. San Clemente Unicom, exec jet 114 is clear of all runways. San Clemente Tower, Thai 788 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Qantas 1549, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Qantas 1549. Thai 788 Super, line up and wait runway 24. Line up and wait runway 24, Thai 788 Super. Northwest 747 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Echo Victor Alpha 858 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Northwest 747 Heavy, good day. Qantas 1549, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Qantas 1549, good day. November 349 Echo Hotel, frequency change approved, good day. San Clemente Tower, Qantas 1549 is 1 nautical miles to the west at 1,500 feet, requesting transition. Thai 788 Super, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. November 458 Delta Papa, line up and wait runway 24. Going around, Bravo Alpha Charlie Oscar 27. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Thai 788 Super, line up and wait runway 24, November 458 Delta Papa. Qantas 1549, contact SoCal departure on 124.7. San Clemente Tower, November 458 Delta Papa, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Contacting SoCal departure on 124.7, Qantas 1549. Thai 788 Super, contact SoCal departure on 124.7. Contacting SoCal departure on 124.7, Thai 788 Super. San Clemente Tower, November 458 Delta Papa, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 458 Delta Papa, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. San Clemente Tower, Indonesia 178 is 17 nautical miles to the east at 3,100 feet, inbound for landing. United 1217, line up and wait runway 24. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, November 458 Delta Papa. Line up and wait, runway 24, United 1217. Indonesia 178, continue inbound. Lufthansa 731 Heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Continuing inbound, Indonesia 178, November 349 Echo Hotel, frequency change approved, good day. November 458 Delta Papa, frequency change approved, good day. Standby, Lufthansa 731 Heavy, frequency change approved November 458 Delta Papa, good day. Thank you, November 458 Delta Papa. United 1217, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, United 1217. Northwest 747 Heavy, is on final runway 24. Northwest 747 Heavy, Roger. Indonesia 178, is on final runway 24, full stop. Indonesia 178, Roger. Northwest 747 Heavy, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24, Northwest 747 Heavy, Indonesia 178, number 2, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 24, Indonesia 178. United 1217, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved United 1217, good day. November 620 Juliet, Romeo, hold short of runway 24. November 826 Papa Uniform, hold short of runway 24. Holding short runway 24, November 620 Juliet, Romeo. November 620 Juliet Romeo, request frequency change. November 775 Golf Juliet, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Charlie 1951 Heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. 1675. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 26 nautical miles to the northeast at 11,000 feet, inbound for landing. San Clemente Tower, November 775 Golf Juliet is 16 nautical miles to the northeast at 3,900 feet, inbound for landing. San Clemente Tower, Charlie 1951 Heavy is 20 nautical miles to the east at 1,500 feet, inbound for landing. Charlie 1951 Heavy make a left 360 for spacing. Qatari 220 make a right 360 for spacing. Making a right 360, Qatari 220, making a left 360, Charlie 1951 Heavy, November 775, Golf Juliet, continue inbound. Northwest 747 Heavy, exit runway 1 able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Continuing inbound, November 775 Golf Juliet, November 775 Golf Juliet, maintain slowest practical speed. Northwest 747 Heavy, you are on an active airport, please contact San Clemente ground on 119.55. San Clemente Tower, November 620 Juliet Romeo, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Maintain slowest practical speed, November 775 Golf Juliet. San Clemente ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Northwest 747 Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Northwest 747 Heavy. San Clemente ground, November 600 Pocket, Quebec, ready to taxi to runway 24. November 600 Pocket, Quebec, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Pushback approved, November 600 Pocket, Quebec. November 600 Pocket, Quebec, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24, November 600 Pocket, Quebec. Northwest 747 Heavy, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft, Northwest 747 Heavy. Northwest 747 Heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Northwest 747 Heavy. November 600 Pocket, Quebec, contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Contacting San Clemente Tower on 126.75, November 600 Pocket, Quebec. Indonesia 178, you are on an active airport, please contact San Clemente ground on 119.55. San Clemente ground, November 993 Uniform Alpha, ready to taxi. San Clemente ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready to taxi. November 993 Uniform Alpha, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready. San Clemente ground, November 993 Uniform Alpha, ready to taxi. November 993 Uniform Alpha, give way to aircraft ahead. San Clemente ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 24. Give way to aircraft, November 993 Uniform Alpha. Northwest 747 Heavy, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24, Northwest 747 Heavy. Indonesia 178, you are on an active airport, please contact San Clemente ground on 119.55. November 775 Golf Juliet, you are on an active airport. report, please contact San Clemente Ground on 119.55. San Clemente Ground, Indonesia 178, request taxi to parking, Indonesia 178, taxi to parking, taxiing to parking, Indonesia 178. San Clemente Ground, November 775 Golf Juliet, request taxi to parking, Northwest 747 Heavy, contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Contacting San Clemente Tower on 126.75, Northwest 747 Heavy, November 826 Papa Uniform, please expedite. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 17 nautical miles to the northeast at 8,900 feet, requesting transition. San Clemente Tower, November 600 Papa Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. San Clemente Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 19 nautical miles to the northeast at 7,700 feet, requesting transition. November 826 Papa Uniform, frequency change approved, good day. San Clemente Tower, November 600 Papa Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 600 Papa Quebec, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. Northwest 747 Heavy, hold short of runway 24, cleared for takeoff, runway 24, November 600 Papa Quebec. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 20 nautical miles to the northeast at 7,200 feet, inbound for landing, holding short runway 24, Northwest 747 Heavy, Charlie 1951 Heavy, number 1, runway 24, clear to land, number 1, clear to land, runway 24, Charlie 1951 Heavy, frequency change approved, November 826 Papa Uniform, good day. San Clemente Tower, November 926 Alpha Bravo is 22 nautical miles to the northeast at 14,200 feet, inbound for landing. San Clemente Tower, Papa Romeo 137 is 13 nautical miles to the northeast at 8,800 feet, requesting transition. November 600 Papa Quebec, frequency change approved, good day. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 22 nautical miles to the northeast at 6,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24, Charlie 1951 Heavy, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite. Papa Romeo 137, transition approved at or above 6,000. Transition approved at 6,000, Papa Romeo 137. San Clemente Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 926 Alpha Bravo, continue inbound. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 26 nautical miles to the northeast at 5,100 feet, requesting transition. Frequency change approved, Echo Victor Alpha 858 Heavy, good day. Northwest 747 Heavy, line up and wait runway 24, Wilco, Charlie 1951 Heavy, line up and wait runway 24, Northwest 747 Heavy, continuing inbound, November 926 Alpha Bravo, Northwest 747 Heavy, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, make left traffic. Northwest 747 Heavy, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Northwest 747 Heavy, November 993 Uniform Alpha, line up and wait runway 24, line up and wait runway 24, November 993 Uniform Alpha. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 26 nautical miles to the northeast at 5,000 feet, requesting transition. Qatari 220, contact SoCal departure on 119.6. Contacting SoCal departure on 119.6, Qatari 220, Swiss 107, is on right base runway 24. Northwest 747 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Northwest 747 Heavy, good day. November 993 Uniform Alpha, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Singapore 1020, line up and wait runway 24. San Clemente Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 370 is 13 nautical miles to the east at 10,100 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, November 993 Uniform Alpha, line up and wait runway 24, Singapore 1020. Kilo Lima Mike 370, make a right 360 for spacing. Making a right 360, Kilo Lima Mike 370. November 926 Alpha Bravo, make a right 360 for spacing. Making a right 360, November 926 Alpha Bravo. November 926 Alpha Bravo, please follow instructions. San Clemente Tower, Singapore 1020, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 993 Uniform Alpha, frequency change approved, good day. Singapore 1020, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Singapore 1020. Swiss 107, is on final runway 24. Kilo Lima Mike 370, make a right 360 for spacing. Frequency change approved. November 993 Uniform Alpha, good day. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 19 nautical miles to the northeast at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing. Making a right 360, Kilo Lima Mike 370. Kilo Lima Mike 370, please follow instructions. San Clemente Tower, Qatari 220 is 16 nautical miles to the northeast at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Singapore 1020, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved. Singapore 1020, good day. San Clemente Tower, Speedbird 012 is 7 nautical miles to the east at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Swiss 107, is on final runway 24. Speedbird 012, number 2, runway 24, cleared to land. November 806 Yankee Juliet, hold short of runway 24. Holding short runway 24, November 806 Yankee Juliet. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 24, Speedbird 012. San Clemente Tower, Lufthansa 2610 is 20 nautical miles to the east at 9,800 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Qatari 220, is on final runway 24. Lufthansa 2610, continue inbound. Continuing inbound, Lufthansa 2610. November 926 Alpha Bravo, number 3, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 24, November 926 Alpha Bravo. Lufthansa 2610, make a right 360 for spacing. Making a right 360, Lufthansa 2610. Kilo Lima Mike 370, number 4, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 4, cleared to land, runway 24, Kilo Lima Mike 370. San Clemente Tower, November 806 Yankee Juliet, ready for takeoff at runway 24, departing straight out. Lufthansa 2610, disregard last message. Lufthansa 2610, number 5, runway 24, cleared to land. Speedbird 012, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite. Number 5, cleared to land, runway 24, Lufthansa 2610, Northwest 747 Heavy, request frequency change. November 806 Yankee Juliet, line up and wait runway 24, Swiss 107, request frequency change. Line up and wait runway 24, November 806 Yankee Juliet. Northwest 747 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. San Clemente Tower, 1 Mike Sierra Golf is 18 nautical miles to the east at 5,800 feet, inbound for landing. Frequency change approved. Northwest 747 Heavy, good day. November 806 Yankee Juliet, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, November 806 Yankee Juliet. November 993 Uniform Alpha, request frequency change. 1 Mike Sierra Golf, number 6, runway 24, cleared to land. Number 6, cleared to land, runway 24, 1 Mike Sierra Golf. November 993 Uniform Alpha, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved. November 993 Uniform Alpha, good day. November 926 Alpha Bravo, is on final runway 24. San Clemente Tower, Lufthansa 2610 is 10 nautical miles to the east at 5,700 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24. Contacting San Clemente Tower on 126.75, Emirates 21. Kilo Lima Mike 370, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final, Wilco, Kilo Lima Mike 370, San Clemente Tower, Emirates 21, ready for takeoff at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. November 926 Alpha Bravo, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final, Lufthansa 2610, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final, 1 Mike Sierra Golf, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway, Wilco, Lufthansa 2610, Emirates 21, hold short of runway 24, holding short, runway 24, Emirates 21. Northwest 747 Heavy is 26 nautical miles west of North Island at 10,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 at San Diego. November 935 Oscar Mike is 1 nautical miles west of Shepherd Field at 13,300 feet, flying VFR. November 61 X-ray Kilo, request frequency change. November 61 X-ray Kilo, hold short of runway 27. November 326 India Victor, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land. Holding short runway 27, November 61 X-ray Kilo, number 1, cleared to land, runway 27, November 326 India Victor, Air Canada 143 Heavy, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Air Canada 143 Heavy. San Diego Tower, American 1069 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing north. American 1069 Super, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff. November 365 Paco Lima is on left downwind runway 27, touch and go. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, American 1069 Super. November 365 Paco Lima, Roger. November 365 Paco Lima, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 1, clear to land, runway 27, November 365, Papa Lima. Northwest 747 Heavy is on left base runway 27. Northwest 747 Heavy, Roger. Northwest 747 Heavy, Roger. Diego Tower, Papa Romeo 137 is 14 nautical miles to the southeast at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing. San Diego Tower, northwest 747 heavy is 6 nautical miles to the southeast at 2,300 feet, inbound for landing. Northwest 747 heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact SoCal departure on 119.6. Northwest 747 heavy, extend downwind. Extending downwind, northwest 747 heavy, Papa Romeo 137, continue inbound. Continuing inbound, Papa Romeo 137. San Diego Tower, American 980 Super, inbound on the ILS, runway 27. San Diego Tower, November 887 Whiskey uniform is 19 nautical miles to the east at 5,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27. American 980 Super, continue inbound. November 887 Whiskey uniform, continue inbound. Continuing inbound, American 980 Super. San Diego Tower, United 444, inbound on the ILS, runway 27. Continuing inbound, November 887 Whiskey uniform, United 444, continue inbound. November 365 Papa Lima is on left downwind runway 27, touch and go. November 365 Papa Lima, contact SoCal departure on 119.6. American 980 Super, avoid sending duplicate messages. Mike Sierra 280301 Super, contact SoCal departure on 119.6. Contacting SoCal departure on 119.6, November 365 Papa Lima, Northwest 747 Heavy, is on final runway 27. November 61 X-ray Kilo, request frequency change. Northwest 747 Heavy, extend downwind. Extending downwind, Northwest 747 Heavy, November 61 X-ray Kilo, contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. November 365 Papa Lima is on left downwind runway 27, touch and go. November 365 Papa Lima, Roger. Contacting San Diego ground on 123.9er, November 61 X-ray Kilo. Contacting SoCal departure on 119.6, Mike Sierra 280301 Super. Continuing inbound, United 444, November 365 Papa Lima, turn base. Turning base, November 365 Papa Lima. November 365 Papa Lima, number 2, runway 27, clear to land. Number 2, clear to land, runway 27, November 365 Papa Lima. Papa Romeo 137, number 3, runway 27, clear to land. Number 3, clear to land, runway 27, Papa Romeo 137. Papa Romeo 015, contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. Thank you, Papa Romeo 015. Northwest 747 Heavy, contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. Contacting San Diego ground on 123.9er, Northwest 747 Heavy. Taxiing to parking, Papa Romeo 015. Romeo Juliet Tango 999, cross runway 09. San Diego ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Crossing runway 09, Romeo Juliet Tango 999. Northwest 747 Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Northwest 747 Heavy. San Diego ground, November 61 X-ray Kilo, ready to taxi to runway 27. November 61 X-ray Kilo, taxi to runway 09, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 09, November 61 X-ray Kilo. November 411 November Quebec, you are on an active airport, please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. November 993 Uniform Alpha, you are on an active contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. November 826 Papa Uniform, you are on an active airport, please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. November 61 X-ray Kilo, hold position. San Diego ground, United 44, request taxi to parking. Holding position, November 61 X-ray Kilo. United 44, continue taxi. Continue taxi, United 44. November 61. Taxi to runway 09, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 09, November 61 X-ray Kilo. Romeo Juliet Tango 999, you are on an active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. November 365 Papa Lima, you are on an active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. American 980 Super, you are on an active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. Papa Romeo 137, you are on an active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. San Diego ground 115, ready to taxi. 115, taxi to runway 09, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 09, 115. November 61 X-ray Kilo, continue taxi. San Diego ground, Lufthansa 455 Super, ready to taxi. San Diego ground, American 980 Super, request taxi to parking. Continue taxi, November 61 X-ray Kilo. Lufthansa 455 Super, taxi to runway 09, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 09, Lufthansa 455 Super. San Diego ground, Papa Romeo 137, request taxi to parking. San Diego ground, November 887 Whiskey uniform, request taxi to parking. American 980 Super, continue taxi. November 887 Whiskey uniform, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, November 887 Whiskey uniform. Continue taxi, American 980 Super. Papa Romeo 137, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Papa Romeo 137. San Diego ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for pushback. San Diego ground, Air Berlin 120, ready to taxi. Northwest 747 Heavy, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Northwest 747 Heavy. Air Berlin 120, taxi to runway 09, contact tower when ready. San Diego ground, November 27 Victor Quebec Super, request taxi to parking. November 27 Victor Quebec Super, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, November 27 Victor Quebec Super. San Diego ground, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, ready for pushback. San Diego ground, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 09. Romeo Juliet Tango 999, you are on an active airport. Please contact San Diego ground on 123.9er. Northwest 747 Heavy, continue taxi. Taxiing to runway 09, Air Berlin 120. Continue taxi, Northwest 747 Heavy. November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, pushback approved. Pushback approved, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot. San Diego ground, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, ready for pushback. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. San Diego ground, November 887 Whiskey uniform, ready for pushback. Standby, November 61 X-ray Kilo. Unicom, November 887 Whiskey Uniform, taxiing to runway 27. San Diego Unicom, Romeo Juliet Tango 999 is taking off runway 09, departing north. San Diego Tower, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, Turkish 677 is 12 nautical miles to the southeast at 5,300 feet, inbound for landing. San Diego Tower, Air Berlin 120, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. Northwest 747 Heavy, hold position. Holding position, Northwest 747 Heavy. Turkish 677, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 27, Turkish 677. Northwest 747 Heavy, you're on an active airport, please contact San Diego Ground on 123.9er. Air Berlin 120, contact San Diego Ground on 123.9er. San Diego Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. Northwest 747 Heavy, hold short of runway 09. San Diego Tower, Air Berlin 120, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 09, departing west. Holding short runway 09, Northwest 747 Heavy. November 742 Romeo Fox. San Diego Ground on 123.9er. Contacting San Diego Ground on 123.9er, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, Air Berlin 120, contact San Diego Ground on 123.9er, stand by, Air Berlin 120. San Diego Tower, November 887 Whiskey Uniform, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing north. Air Berlin 120, please wait for clearance before taking off. San Diego Tower, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, ready for takeoff at runway 09, departing west. San Diego Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, November 3 Echo Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing north. November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, Northwest 747 Heavy, hold short of runway 09. Turkish 677 is on final runway 27. San Diego Tower, November 887 Whiskey Uniform, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Turkish 677, Rotor, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, requesting departure to the west. November 887 Whiskey Uniform, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. San Diego Tower, November 993 Uniform Alpha, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. November 3 Echo Quebec, hold short of runway 27. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, November 887 Whiskey Uniform. Holding short runway 27, November 3 Echo Quebec. Redwood 1907, request frequency change. San Diego Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 09, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot is 2 nautical miles to the west at 1,200 feet, requesting transition. Redwood 173 Heavy, requesting departure to the north. Attention all aircraft, please check current airport restrictions. NOTAM will be enforced by ghosting. San Diego Tower, Vietnam Airlines 252, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. San Diego Tower, November 3 Echo Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing north. Turkish 677 is on final runway 27, full stop. Turkish 677, Roger. Vietnam Airlines 252, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Vietnam Airlines 252. San Diego Tower, November 742 Romeo Foxtrot is 6 nautical miles to the southwest at 2,500 feet, requesting transition. November 3 Echo Quebec, pattern is full, no pattern work accepted at this time. November 887 Whiskey Uniform, request frequency change. San Diego Tower, November 3 Echo Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Redwood 173 Heavy, contact San Diego Center on 133.0. San Diego Tower, Romeo Juliet Tango 999 is 11 nautical miles to the west at 6,200 feet, inbound for landing. Contacting San Diego Center on 133.0, Redwood 173 Heavy. November 887 Whiskey Uniform, contact San Diego Center on 133.0. Contacting San Diego Center on 133.0, November 887 Whiskey Uniform. San Diego Tower, Vietnam Airlines 252, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Redwood 1907 is on final runway 27, full stop. Vietnam Airlines 252, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Vietnam Airlines 252. San Diego Tower, Vietnam Airlines 252, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. November 180 Quebec X-Ray, back taxi runway 27, contact ground when off the runway, please expedite. November 742 Romeo Foxtrot, request frequency change. San Diego Tower, Vietnam Airlines 252, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Vietnam Airlines 252, line up and wait runway 27. Line up and wait runway 27, Vietnam Airlines 252. Back taxi runway 27, contact ground when off the runway, November 180 Quebec X-Ray. Turkish 677, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. San Diego Tower, Air Canada 61 is 19 nautical miles to the northwest at 10,600 feet, inbound for landing. Redwood 1907, Roger. Vietnam Airlines 252, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff, unable pattern work. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Vietnam Airlines 252, Romeo Juliet Tango 999, go around, make left traffic runway 27. Going around, Romeo Juliet Tango 999. Northwest 747 Heavy, request frequency change. San Diego Tower, November 3 Echo Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing north. November 3 Echo Quebec, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, November 3 Echo Quebec. Vietnam Airlines 252, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Vietnam Airlines 252, good day. November 3 Echo Quebec, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, November 3 Echo Quebec. November 3 Echo Quebec, cancel takeoff, clearance, hold position. San Diego Tower, Air Canada 61 is 9 nautical miles to the northwest at 8,700 feet, inbound for landing. San Diego Tower, Clipper 1736, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing straight out. San Diego Tower, November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo is 16 nautical miles to the southeast at 1,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27, Air Canada 61, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land, number 1, cleared to land, runway 27, Air Canada 61. November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo, number 2, runway 27, cleared to land, number 2, cleared to land, runway 27, November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo. San Diego Tower, Clipper 1736, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing straight out. Clipper 1736, line up and wait runway 27, line up and wait runway 27, Clipper 1736. Clipper 1736, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Diego Tower on 118.3. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Clipper 1736. Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, line up and wait runway 27. Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Diego Tower on 118.3. Line up and wait runway 27, Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super. San Diego Tower, November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo is 10 nautical miles to the southeast at 3,300 feet, inbound for touch and go, requesting runway 27. Clipper 1736, request frequency change. November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 27, November Oscar Lima India November Oscar Romeo. Clipper 1736, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Clipper 1736, good day. San Diego Tower, Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, runway 27, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. San Diego Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing south. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super. November 300 Hotel Romeo, you are in an active airspace, please contact San Diego Tower on 118.3. Lima Mike 937 Super, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super. Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Romeo India Charlie Hotel Super, good day. November 3 Echo Quebec, hold short of runway 27. Air Canada 61, is on final runway 27, full stop. Air Canada 61, Roger. San Diego Tower, November 300 Hotel Romeo, ready for takeoff at runway 27, remaining in the pattern. Standby, Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super. San Diego Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 27, departing south. November 300 Hotel Romeo, avoid sending duplicate messages. Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 937 Super. Attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line. Palm Springs Unicom, Northwest 747 Heavy is on left base, runway 31 left. Palm Springs Unicom is using runway 31 left, right traffic. Northwest 747 Heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact Palm Springs Tower on 119.7. Palm Springs Tower, Northwest 747 Heavy is 12 nautical miles to the southeast at 4,900 feet, inbound for landing. Palm Springs Tower, Mountain 004 Heavy is 21 nautical miles to the northwest at 10,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 13 right. Northwest 747 Heavy, enter straight in runway 31 left, number 2, traffic to follow is on final. enter straight in, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on final, northwest 747 heavy, northwest 747 heavy, maintain slowest practical speed, maintain slowest practical speed, northwest 747 heavy, northwest 747 heavy, is on final runway 31 left. Mountain 004 heavy, enter right downwind runway 31 left, number 3, traffic to follow is on final, northwest 747 heavy, Roger. Enter right downwind, runway 31 left, behind the traffic on final, Mountain 004 heavy. Northwest 747 heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact Palm Springs approach on 135.28. Palm Springs Tower, northwest 747 heavy is 7 nautical miles to the southeast at 1,700 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 left. Northwest 747 heavy, avoid sending duplicate messages. Northwest 747 heavy, is on final runway 31 left. Northwest 747 heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact Palm Springs approach on 135.28. Palm Springs Unicom, northwest 747 heavy is on final, runway 31 left. November 637 Juliet Victor, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. for takeoff, runway 31 right, November 637 Juliet Victor. Mountain 004 Heavy, you are in an active airspace, please contact Palm Springs Tower on 119.7.